Hey everybody, I'm Alex.
Tony.
And we are Tanooki.suit.
Yep.
And this is a greatly belated video update for you all.
Very late.
Yes.
Better late than never, though.
Yeah, we apologize. The weather has been rough, and personal lives and professional lives get in the way of being able to do this. But we're here now, so let's get to it. To start, we just want to extend a sincere, heartfelt thanks to everyone who has supported us up to this point.
Definitely. You guys continue to amaze us both with your gifts and your donations to us that, have been able to not only fund us for our next project, but now we're able to do so much more stuff that we're going to explain later in the update, and just, different ways that we can take this experience to you guys. And just thank you guys so much for, the messages we get on Facebook.
Yes.
All the countless, just you guys wanting to come say hello. It means the world to us. It really does. And, without you guys, we cannot do what we're able to do that we absolutely love. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, you've all been a huge part of this. It's been continued support on top of that. I just like the overwhelmingly positive reception of the album has just blown my mind. I don't think it's anything that either of us have expected. I certainly didn't dream of this. It's been pretty amazing. So thank you very much. So it's been a number of months since both the release of the album Euclid and since the infamous Vati Dark Souls Lord Vessel music video, which we were a part of, and gratefully a part of as well. That's a lot of time for a lot of things to happen, and in that time both of us have been working on some other things, pursuing other endeavors. Tony, how have you been spending your time since the release of that video?
Recently I've been working on my old band's project. My friend Dave and I play in a band called Our Lives in Motion, and we've decided that we wanted to do one more record. So I've been working very hardly on that record and getting that together. So as we approach the near end stages of that, I can start turning my focus back to Tanooki, which I think that the break has been good for our minds to kind of refresh and restart. And it's been a fun few months off, and it's been a good experience, definitely.
Absolutely.
How about you?
I moved shortly after the release of the album. I moved, unfortunately, a little further away from Tony, but it's not consequential distance. It's not enough to make doing this any harder, so it's not a big deal. So I've just been busy with settling into my new home, playing a lot of video games, developing actually my own video game as well. I wish I could tell you more about it, but it's all just been a lot of tedium and just a lot of busy work with regards to that. And recently, in the past month, I've been hard at work writing for what is to be the next Tanooki.suit release.
Yeah, with that being said, I think we should address that, because I think that's been something that we've been kind of hinting towards for the last few months now, that people have asked about another Dark Souls song, and we've kind of hinted at, instead of doing one, we'll probably do 3.
You say asked as if that's like past tense, dude. They ask like on the daily basis, like when that's going to be a thing.
So, I mean, and with how successful it's been for us, and if that's the content that you guys are looking for, that's what we've always envisioned this project being, if it was to get to this point, which I can't believe how quick it's been able to get there.
Absolutely.
But us being able to share it with you guys and have it to be this collective thing where it's not just us, playing music and doing what we do that we love, but being able to, take that kind of material and bring it out and branch it off. So, yeah, do you want to go a little bit more in depth with the record and what we're doing for it?
Yeah, full disclosure and full transparency, let's talk about the new album. It's fairly well understood that Tanooki.suit will be working on a new album at this point. We are hard at work on that right now. I'll give you as much detail as we can at this point, and the rest will explain why we can't divulge any further, because we just frankly don't have those details. So the plan at this point is to do a 7-song EP. We're going to name it Vati and Veselikov, after the two very fine gentlemen of YouTube who helped put together that music video, because they were so paramount in facilitating our success as a band. So in honor of them, we'll be naming the EP after both of them. And 3 of those 7 songs are to be about Dark Souls, or the Souls series in general, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 2. We haven't decided specifically what in the lore of Dark Souls those are going to cover, but they will be Souls series centric. As far as any other information with regards to the album, unfortunately we're not in a position right now to give you any more detail. We're going to tell you why.
Yeah, so with regards to not having the details to the record, we want to make some things extremely clear. First and foremost, that our goal here for this next record is to make this the best that we could possibly be. And we're not going to be doing any settling. Not that we settled on Euclid when we wrote it, but I think that we kind of went about it that with what felt good at the time was good enough.
Yeah, it was very much a first venture, you know, for us as a 2-piece band. It's unfair to say that we played it safe for the sake of playing it safe, but we were just trying to write concise songs and just put things together that sounded good. We weren't being as adventurous as we could have been.
So yeah, with that being said, obviously we want to take this next record to that next level, and I think that's, you know, the heights. But with that being the case, you know, we're not really setting a time frame of when we're going to even enter the studio, other than the fact that right now we're going to write this record. But with that being on the table, we plan on actually presenting you guys with video updates of us actually writing it, and we want you to be part of that ongoing process of basically watching this record be born from nothing. I think that would be something really cool to basically watch this record go from not being even thought out. I think right now we have a few song ideas.
Yeah, we have skeletons.
We haven't even really gotten into the thick of things, so I think it would be really cool to start, you know, documenting that now and then watching this thing grow as it, you know, as it finishes. So
absolutely. So bottom line, we're asking for your patience here. We can't give you a release date because we don't have one, and we're going to be taking our time with this to make sure that we deliver to you the best product possible. But in return for your patience, we guarantee that the album will be better than the last. And along the way, we'll be providing you with a lot more content and a lot more updates and things for you to enjoy while you are waiting. And hopefully in that time, we can grow this community and just learn more about each other. And, I don't know, just have a good time in the process. Alright, so at this point you're probably all wondering, okay, well, we're going to have to wait on the album for an unspecific amount of time. What's going to take place between now and then? We do have a number of things lined up. On top of hopefully regular video updates, either from the studio from here talking to you about the writing process or the recording process. We do have some merch hopefully coming around. We're in the process of talking to Redbubble right now, and in the process of talking to a graphic designer about designing us an official tanooki.suit logo, on which we hope to place t-shirts, stickers, things of that nature for you guys to purchase at your leisure. So that'd be really cool. There's been a lot of talk about tanooki.suit merch, and I think it's going to be a reality now that we have the funds to do that. So hopefully we'll keep you up to speed to that. There will definitely be updates with regards to merch on the Facebook page and whatnot, as well as the Twitter.
Yeah. And with that too, if you have any ideas whatsoever that you want to see or hear, please throw them at us, because you know we only think of so many things here and there, and like a lot of the stuff that we get ideas is from fan-based ideas. So you know, if we can get that kind of stuff and get more interaction with you guys and have it more personal to you, please, by all means, even if you know it's the smallest thing, let us know.
Yeah, I know a lot of you out there watching this are graphic designers yourselves and fans of the band and fans of the things that we like as well. So if you come up with something that bridges the gap between us as musicians and our interests as both musicians and gamers, that'd be great. We'd love to see it and take it into consideration. And finally, we do have, this is kind of, it's hard to call it an event because it's kind of ongoing. So we, Tony and myself, as tanooki.suit, are going to be running a month-long open AMA. It's an Ask Us Anything. Send all your questions to us and we'd be happy to answer them all. I call it open AMA because we're actually not posting it to a Reddit or a subreddit of any kind. It's going to be a private AMA that we're managing ourselves via email. This way we can keep the AMA unrestricted. The only two people governing it are myself and Tony. And it's going to be open for a month long, starting the date of this video's release for the next 30 days. Email us. Make sure in the email topic you write AMA question or questions. You may ask us whatever you want, however many questions you want. We will, over the month period, we will compile those together and answer the best ones in a video format.
That we're going to be doing them one at a time too, correct?
We will discuss that.
Okay.
That would be great. I was thinking we just do like a nice long video in which.
Oh no, I meant like as in the personal as me and you.
Oh, we'll be answering those together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And once we do that, obviously, depending on how many questions we get, we may not be able to answer all in video format. If you send us a question, you will get an answer. If not in the video, then upon the video's release, you will get an email with your answer. We will do everything in our power to answer everyone's question and make sure as many as possible, at least the good ones, are included in the video. So yes, the email I will put up in the video right here. It's going to be right here. It's tanooki.suit.official@gmail.com. And make sure just so it doesn't get lost in the shuffle, we know what we're looking for, make sure the topic line or subject line says AMA questions or question, depending on how many you ask. And we'll be sure to go over that and then flip through those, make sure we find some good ones and have those answered for you in one format or another. Alright everybody, thanks for watching, we really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll be hearing from us very soon. Anything you want to close up with, Tony?
If you're not following us on Twitter, please do so. We just made the account. You know, it's a fun way for us, for even just small goofy moments that we ever come across. We'll probably put them on Twitter.
Exactly. Speaking of which, you guys might have seen this. Fun fact: did you know our Twitter account got suspended for a day?
Yeah, it did.
Why?
I don't know.
I think they were, because I made some stupid posts. I think they think we were impersonating Tanooki.suit the band, you know. And I sent them an email. I'm like, we're not impersonating anybody. I'm in the band. And they were like, oh, well, we'll release the suspension tomorrow. I was like, okay.
Nice. Okay,
Yes.
well, there you go for Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll I'll put the Twitter link down here. I can't even think of it. I think it's just Tanooki.suit band, but
whatever it is, we'll put
it will be right here at the bottom where my finger is. And
exactly.
you know, going forward with the record, we might do a Tumblr too for the record, depending. And those are a lot of fun, and it's a lot of interactive kind of stuff. So
you know, I made the mistake of releasing my personal Tumblr on the Facebook page, and I got so many followers now, and I'm just like, just leave me alone. Like, people, no, I mean, don't leave me alone. It's cool, but people are like, hey, you want to play games? I'm like, dude, that's cool, but I'm like super busy. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
So, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and you know, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
be in touch.
Absolutely, no, we will certainly be in touch, doing a much better job of it from here on, and we look forward to hearing from all of you as well. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sure you've already done that if you're watching this.
Yep.
But yeah, send
tell your friends.
Yes, tell your friends.
Tell
please,
your friends.
please keep spreading the word. We'd love to bring more people into this, and we'd love to talk to them and meet them, and hopefully get to know you all a little better. All right, everybody. I'm Alex.
Tony.
We're Tanooki.suit, signing off.